Hey everyone, it's Kristen. I was looking through my videos the other day and realized it's been a while since I've done like a collection video, showing you different parts of my collection. So I thought I would do show you my superhero bags and wallets and stuff today. I mean, granted, this isn't a huge collection, which you'll see once I start showing you them, but I mean, I still enjoy them, especially the newest one I got, which of course when you see it you'll totally understand why. But this one of my friends gave me. A lot of my bags are Loungefly. I don't know if you know about them, but they make really good bags. I mean, they're pricey. I will say they start at like $70, $80. So that's why I don't have very many of them because they are pricey. Not that, like I said, they're really great products. They're great quality, just a little pricey. And I'm trying to be better about not buying so much superhero stuff. I mean, it's hard though. Although, granted, I joined like a Facebook group recently about X-Men and wow, some people, I mean, their collections put my collection to shame. I mean, whoa. It's amazing. I mean, I don't see how they have any money left. But anyway, so this one of my friends gave me. It's just a little classic, Wonder Woman wallet. It's pretty nice. Like I said, it's not Loungefly, but it has the pockets in it. And most of the bags I don't use because I don't want to ruin them. There have been a couple of bags that I've used that I kind of now regret using, and you'll see why. But like I said, not a Loungefly, but it's still good quality. It's still really cute. And then my next bag, friend also gave me, and it's like a really big Wonder Woman tote. It's really cool, and it has like the little tassel and the little Wonder Woman insignia. It has this little inside pocket right here. You can see it. And then the inside's just plain. I mean, it doesn't have anything on the inside, but it's still really nice. And I have used this before. Like when I needed to carry a bunch of stuff, obviously this is a good one for that, but it's just really fun. I mean, pretty much anyone that knows me knows if you give me something superhero related, I will be very happy because I mean, I love superheroes. So let's see. What is the next one? Oh, of course, this one. Okay, so this is Loungefly. See? And it's from the Wonder Woman 84 movie. You can see that right there, and it says Loungefly. You can see kind of the eagle design right here, the bird design. And it's just really like it's metallic. The whole thing is metallic. It's really nice. And then oh, this is my favorite part. The wings on the back. For like her a nod to her golden armor, but I've always wanted to be able to fly like ever since I was little. I mean, I even asked my parents for wings, I think like when I was super young because I didn't know, and I usually keep the tags on stuff just because that's who I am. And on the inside, it might be hard to show you, but you can kind of see it. It's just like a bunch of Wonder Woman stuff, like her helmet, her lasso of truth, stars, and just iconic things that make her Wonder Woman, and an arrow. Like I said, I wish the inside wasn't so dark. It's such a contrast to, the outside, but maybe that's why they did it. Maybe that's why they made the inside so dark, is so that it is a contrast to the outside. But I just really, really liked it, especially even though no one sees this part except for me, the wings. Oh, I just think those are so cool. Like I said, always wanted to fly, always thought it'd be cool to have wings. Let's see. The next one is oh yeah, this one. Okay. So um for this one, I actually got um see, it's the gingerbread Christmas, Funko Pops. So I actually got all the gingerbread Funko Pops first, and then I saw this bag and decided I needed it. Like I said, I haven't used it. Again, just, oh, you can see all the characters way better on the back. See Captain America, Black Panther, Iron Man, Thor, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, Hulk, and then you see Captain Marvel right here. And that's the interesting thing about this bag and the Funko Pop. I will show you. I'll just show you briefly like all the different Funko Pops, just so you can kind of see them in person. And then the inside, it's like, a candy cane Christmas stripe, and it has their little faces. Okay, so sorry, this video is a little awkward. I don't mean to make it awkward. So, okay. And you know me, well, I keep most of my stuff, if you can't tell, in the original packaging just because, yeah, excuse me for a second, just because that's who I am. I just keep stuff in the original packaging. Um, Not that I'm going to try to sell it one day because, I mean, I collect stuff just to collect it because I like it. But just I don't know, that's just who I am. But I use this. I put all these out for Christmas and use them in my Christmas display. So there's Captain America. Oh. And then you have Iron Man. And you have Hulk. And Black Panther. Thor. His hammer is kind of made out of like a gumdrop. It kind of looks like. And Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man looks really cool. And well, Scarlet Witch, of course, is one of my favorite characters, so I had to have her. I think she's the first one I got. I just think she's cute. And she actually has a mouth, which usually a lot of the Funko Pops do not have mouths. They just, they just have the eyes. But all these, it looks like, all these have mouths. Okay. Anyway, so and DC actually did a line of the gingerbread Funko Pops too, and I have all those too. But I brought these out because of the bag. And the very interesting thing about this bag is the fact that, okay, you see Captain Marvel on the bag, but look at her Funko Pop. It's totally different. I don't know why they did that, considering these came out the same year, 2021. I'm not sure why they decided to go with this design when um, they had a different design on the bag. Honestly, like I said, I really don't know. And then this bag, this one I really like too, and I like especially, look, this one has like a little Marvel Comics right here for the zipper part, which the other ones, they didn't have anything special. They just had the zipper tab, but this one has a little Marvel Comics. And this one has like the ladies of Marvel. You can see Black Widow, and that's not her original costume. Actually, her original costume had a mask and cape and fishnets. This is like her. I think the debuted in 1970. I think, and then She-Hulk. This is pretty close to her original costume. Well, her original appearance, she had just like a kind of a torn white dress kind of thing. I mean, as a nod to Hulk in his tattered shirt and shorts, I guess. And then you have Spider-Woman, which that's her original costume, and Wasp, That's her original costume. And Scarlet Witch, pretty much her original costume. It's interesting though because her first appearance was Uncanny X-Men 4. And on the cover, her costume's green. But in on the inside, her costume's red, the iconic red costume that we know. And someone asked about it later, and Stan Lee said, "Well, basically what happened is she was standing next to Magneto because the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, Scarlet Witch and her brother Quicksilver are twins, and they're Magneto's kids. I don't know if they've changed that yet, but I will always know them as Magneto's kids. Anyway, so she's standing next to her father, and he's, of course, in his iconic red outfit, which, his first appearance was the first issue of X-Men. So he had already been established as a character, so they couldn't change his outfit. And having two people with red costumes on the front, especially with them standing next to each other, just didn't look right. So they made her costume green on the front and then red on the inside. And then Ms. Marvel, this is Miss Marvel. I mean, well, she's known as Captain Marvel now, but of course, like I talked about in a different video, she wasn't known as Captain Marvel until like 2012 or something like that. So this is pretty close to her original costume, except whoever had her costume, they made her her midriff showing, like, so she had a bare midriff. Um, and then I think the person who took over the comic book next, he immediately filled that in because he thought that was um, a little bit much for that. But I mean, but her iconic Ms. Marvel costume that she had for all those years, I think that didn't debut until the 80s. I want to say 83, but I could be wrong. But anyway, I just thought this was, you know, just a cute bag again. I should have shown you guys the back. The back always is more clear on the characters. But I just thought it was a really cute bag. Again, this is Loungefly again. And the inside is pretty, it's pretty graphic in terms of all the characters just being there and, having this dramatic kind of red background. So, like I said, my favorite part is that they included this little tab. And then I have a couple of, let's see, excuse my reach. I really need a better setup, but for now, this is it. It is what it is. So I have a couple wallets that I like. So this is again Loungefly. All their products will say Loungefly on them. So this is from the movie Thor: Love and Thunder, and these actually little lightning bolts. They actually glow in the dark. I mean, I wish I could show you that, but there's no way to turn off all the lights and you'd be able to see it and then fumble in the dark and turn it back on. So it's just just kind of a cool representation of the costume. And then on the inside is his hammer, which I'm not going to attempt to pronounce because I know I'll pronounce it wrong. I mean, I know how to pronounce it, kind of, but I'm sure I'll pronounce it wrong on camera. How many of you actually liked that movie? I thought it was way too over the top. I really loved that they introduced Jane Foster as Thor. I thought that was awesome. But the movie itself was just it was just over the top. It was just too much, I think. Yeah, it was just too much. So anyway, and a friend actually got me this one too. Like I said, my friends know what to get me. And you know, and then this is from The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Another a Disney Plus show. It's pretty good if you haven't seen it. I liked it. It's pretty good, and it says it on the back, and it's just a cool nod to his costume as Captain America. And the inside, you can just kind of barely see like the shield. It mostly is covered up by the wallet part. But it's still always the all the Loungefly products are really nice. They're really well made, and like the material's really nice too. Let's see. Oh, so for my next one, this is my favorite non X-Men one, and um, I actually used it a lot, and now I regret using it because I'm like, oh man, now it's dirty. So this one is like a Captain America messenger bag, and it's from Endgame, and like I used it a lot. You can tell that I've used it, and I'm trying to figure out how to clean it. So if you guys have any, it's kind of like almost a denim couch material. I mean it's a pretty heavy duty material, but if you guys have any ideas on how to clean it, let me know because I kind of tried to look it up and it wasn't the internet was not very helpful. Well, it was, overwhelming by the suggestions, and I'm like, well, I don't want to do anything to make it worse. So it's a little bit, you can tell it's a little bit dirty. So that's why I quit using it because I was like, oh, I don't want it to be ruined. And my favorite part is the shield. I mean, it's so awesome. Like I said, I love it. And on the inside, it says whatever it takes because that's what they say in the movie is whatever it takes. And then on the back, it just says, Avengers Endgame. Like I said, I use this one a lot. Like this was my everyday bag that I would use, going to work and all that stuff. Um, yeah, it's very sturdy. I mean, it also has a strap, like that you can make it like a messenger, like a true messenger bag. But I usually just carried it kind of like a briefcase. So yeah, this one's my favorite. It's also Loungefly. Okay, so my next one is the one I'm currently using, and I'm running into the same dilemma where I'm like, oh, I don't want it to get ruined, so I might just switch to a normal backpack. I've gotten a lot of compliments on this backpack though, because it's really cute. So it's an X-Men one, and they're like the little chibi characters. I think that's how you pronounce it, because it's definitely not the Funko Pops, because it would say on here like in association with Funko Pops or with Funko. So I'm pretty sure it's not. I mean, they kind of look like little chibi characters. The inside's boring. It's just, it's just stripes. So it's not as fun as all the other insides. So here we go. Here's the characters. You have Jean Grey, and then you have Phoenix. She gets to kind of be on here twice, and then you have Beast, Colossus, Rogue, and Storm, which I was super happy that they include Rogue and Storm. Yeah, and Colossus because I really like them. Beast, Professor Xavier, and Magneto. They had to have at least one villain, and he's the most iconic. And of course, they put Wolverine on there because, pretty much almost everybody knows who Wolverine is. And he's a super, super popular character. Um, I don't know how they determined, oh, and Jubilee, she's gained more popularity in more recent years, and of course, she was in the animated series, and she made her first debut in issue Uncanny X-Men 244, which I have a video of that just because I like the storyline. Not necessarily because of her, but it's just like a little bonus thrown in there, I guess. But yeah, I really like it. I've gotten a lot of compliments on it. I mean, it's really cute. It's a good balance. Okay, so here we come to my favorite one in the last one I got, my latest one. Oh, I love it. I haven't used it and I probably will not use it ever because it's just really cute. I mean, look at this. It's Rogue. And she actually and look, the little tab, it says Rogue and it has her iconic, belt with the red X on the front and there's little flaps to show that it's a jacket. And it's just really cute. Like I think they did a really good job on this one. Again, this is Loungefly, and the two patches on the shoulders. And on the inside, you can see it says, X-Men Rogue in her colors. Oh, I left some paper in here because, the paper that it comes stuffed with, I like to actually keep it. Like, I removed it so I could show you stuff. But I like to keep it in there because it helps, preserve the shape, I guess. So I'll probably stuff all the paper back in after this video is over. But I just really like it. I think they did a really cute job. They also have a Gambit one, but like I said, even though I love Gambit and it'd be cute to have Gambit and Rogue together, these bags, but like I said, these are a little pricey. I think this one was $70. And some of the other ones were like 80, 90, somewhere in there. And the wallets are usually 40. Sometimes stuff goes on sale, but not all the time. And like for if you want something really bad, you should jump on it. Cause like there's a really cute Loungefly Storm purse. I didn't even know about this stuff until after, and it's you can't find it anymore. I mean, I haven't been able to find it. Unless it's on eBay. I don't look on eBay because I've had, bad experiences on eBay with other sellers. So I don't really use eBay anymore, but it might be on there. And one of these days I might have to, bite the bullet and get it or look on there. I mean, but yeah, and they have like a Dark Phoenix purse that I missed out on because I didn't know about that. And that's like one of the things about collecting this kind of stuff, any kind of like collectible stuff, is that a lot of people will actually buy up stuff so that they can resell it, which sucks for for the people that didn't get it the first time because then you're staring at it thinking, do I really want to pay like 3 times its value? Can I really bring myself to do that? And for me, the answer is no. I cannot bring myself to pay 3 times the original price for something, even if I love it. I just can't do it. So, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, collection into my superhero bags. Like I said, I don't have a lot because they're expensive, and I'm trying to cut back on the amount of stuff I'm buying, which it's actually been going pretty well. I've been pretty restrained. Like I said, this is my latest purchase actually, and I just if you've seen my videos, Rogue is my favorite character, so I was like, oh, I have to have that, and I had to buy it like right away because I didn't want it to go out of stock and then I couldn't get it. So I hope you enjoyed this video and a little look into my purse slash bag slash wallet collection, superhero collection. And maybe in the future I'll get more. It just depends. Like I said, I'm trying to limit myself to just the ones I really, really want. Otherwise, like just with like Funko Pops, you could go crazy trying to buy all of them. And I think a lot of people do have way more I mean, the gingerbread ones are my only ones, but I try to limit myself on those too, just to buy the ones I really, really want. Because yeah, you could go crazy trying to buy all of them, even just trying to buy all the superhero ones. I think I have like one shelf and it's like 3 deep and it's like maybe 6 or 7 across, including the gingerbread ones that I showed you today. So I don't have a ton of those, but I try to only pick the ones that I really just really have to have, that I really, really like, because otherwise I'm gonna be broke buying everything. Anyway, so I hope you join me for my next video for a look at more of my collection. And until next time, bye.